finally happening. And let me explain why. So before I explain why, let me first off say that the previous video that I made about 2 or 3 weeks ago about the channel announcements and me stepping away, going to be doing less live streams, more recorded content, but even then that's going to be spaced out, and that's due to family things going on. I kind of explained that in the last video. Um, Let me explain something else as well. I've recorded this video 5 or 6 times this weekend. I tried to make it funny. I tried to make videos out of it. I tried to pull other videos from streams and videos that I created before, and I just didn't like how they turned it out. I wrote these big long scripts, the whole thing. I didn't like it. Like I said, it's been 5 or 6 different attempts, and who knows, this could be attempt number 7 or 8 or 9. So let me explain. As you've seen by the thumbnail, I'm going to quit doing Star Citizen content. There's a lot of reasons for that, and I'll start off with the main one right now. I believe that I have pretty much said all I really need to say about Star Citizen, the project, the development, the monetization. For the most part, I guess, the large portion of the community out there. Um, Honestly, I'm just kind of tired of talking about it. I'm tired of talking to members of the community that can't seem to understand that I love the game. And although I criticize it, it does not come from a place of hate. It comes from a place of love, and that I do want to see this game succeed. Unfortunately, due to, I guess, boredom, the sheer tediousness of the game, um, the fact that after 318, when we were supposed to eventually have long-term persistence, that never happened. I'm tired of grinding over and over and over again for the same, basically the same shit, patch after patch after patch. Now, granted, wipes have become less frequent, but they still happen. Or you store all your stuff the way they say you should store your stuff, or the way a bunch of people have discovered that works, or sort of works, or maybe works. You still lose a bunch of shit, and you got to start grinding all over again. Changes with the game, gameplay. Um, Master modes is a big contributor of this. The way cargo's handled, I find it boring, tedious, and a waste of time. I was a warehouse worker or supervisor for the better part of 14 years of my life. If I wanted to move boxes, I would just go get a job at a warehouse and get paid to do it instead of doing it in a video game. I don't like it. I think it's, as I've said, boring, tedious, and a waste of my time. Pirating, for the most part, is dead. Yes, you can still do it, but it's not like it used to be, right? Cargo missions, you can't sell that stuff. It's hard. It's I'm not going to go into it in detail. It's not fun for me anymore. Flying is not fun for me anymore. Um, Doing the same missions over and over again aren't the same, aren't fun for me. I found Pyro very underwhelming. Yeah, it looks pretty, but I find the whole thing very underwhelming. I'm not an event guy. I don't like the events, mostly because I, honestly, things like the F8 and the F7 really just turn me off to events. I don't like them. I don't participate in them because I don't want it to end up being just another one of those things where, yay, you got the thing for the event. You have the ability to buy something from the store. That to me is not fun, nor is an event, right? Now let's talk about some other things. I find the way that a lot of the developers, Jared, and a lot of other people surrounding the project, I find the way they talk to us is very disingenuous. I find them condescending, and I find it, I find most of them fake. I don't have faith in this project anymore due to the fact that, um, well, like Kamerl says, I don't have faith in Chris and the upper management to actually pull this thing off and get a game out the door. I don't see it happening. I would love to see it happen, but I don't see it happening. Um, there's a lot of deadlines coming up, and if they don't start meeting them, I guess, I don't know all the legal things that go into it, but it sounds like a lot of investors, or the big investors like the Calderas, can exercise their put option and pull the rug out from under their feet. As I said, that's coming up in December of 2027 or January of 2028. We'll see, right? Um, we've continually heard that Squadron 42 is feature complete and ready to go, but then 6 months later, we hear different, right? Those are the major things. Some other things that really bother me is, I've been here for just under 3 years, and I don't really see things as changing for the better. Most of it's changing for the worse. Um, you know, you guys are going to call me crazy and stupid because server meshing's here. I don't see anything big about server meshing. I don't see any of the improvements or the fixes that they said that they were going to happen. The ASOP thing, the transportation transit was all supposed to be addressed after 4.0. So was master modes. We're what, 5 months in, going on 6, and where is it? We're 3 months, 4 months away from a year since hangars have been added, and we still have ships being eaten by hangars, freight elevators not working properly, hangar doors not opening properly. You can't get down to your hangar. The ASOPs freeze. Uh, what's the deal? And where the fuck are my vehicle elevators that were shown to me 2 years ago? Where are those at? I was told you were this close. It was just some polishing that had to be done. We're going on a year. Still not been fixed. Master modes. 3.23, that was introduced, right? By 3.22.2, we started asking, hey, when are you going to start tweaking this, making some improvements, things like that? We were told by Yogi that they were not looking to 3.24 or any of the X patches to have this fixed. We had to wait until 4.0. Once again, here we are, 4 months in, 5 months in, since 6 months in, since 4.0 drop. Nothing. But you can buy flight blades now. That you can do. You want to improve master modes? Go buy some flight blades. And no, I'm not going to tolerate the stupidity of it's not pay to win, bro. It's game features / pay to win wrapped up in the game store. I was fine with the ships. I was fine with the weapons and the armor because they're essentially just cosmetic reskins of the shit that's already in the game that I can go to anywhere and either pick up off the ground or buy off the rack at, say, Cubby Blast or Grim Hex or wherever, right? I was fine with that. This crosses a line for me. The constant nerfing of ships and then selling the new and improved version of that ship, or the new and improved new thing of the month or the year or whatever. Um, Also extremely tiring. I can't do it anymore. And if you guys think I'm fibbing that not that I'll be back the next week to start covering Star Citizen and I'm going to start playing Star Citizen on stream again, no, I'm not. I've already started selling ships off my account, and that's it. Like I'm done. if I don't sell all the ships off of my account, you know, I guess I'm stuck with them. But I- guys, I'm sorry. As I said, I don't find this fun anymore. I don't like it. Don't want to be a part of it anymore. Am I still gonna stream? Yeah, when I have the time, and you know, until the family thing is been dealt with and is over, it's going to be very limited. Same with videos coming out. I'm still going to do sci-fi stuff. Still going to stream a variety of games. Going to, you know, play those games and act a fool, trying to figure out what the hell is going on in said game. But as I said, I'm not going to go away. I'm just not going to do Star Citizen stuff anymore. I have plans for a few videos I want to drop in the next few months. They are going to take a lot of work, a lot of writing, a lot of recording. And as I said, with the things going on in the family right now, it's just going to take more time than it would just working around the work schedule and the extracurricular stuff with the kids and stuff like that. It's just going to take more time. That's all. And yeah, to everybody that has subscribed along the way for the Star Citizen stuff, for the people that became members along the way for the Star Citizen stuff, if you know, other games doesn't interest you, if other sci-fi um things don't interest you, pop culture and things like that, if they don't interest you, that's fine. You're not going to hurt my feelings if you unsub, if you stop being a member. It's okay. I'm an adult. I'm making an adult decision, and you know, it's part of life, right? I would never ask somebody I know to do things that they don't like or don't want to do, right? So I do this for fun. And if I'm not having fun, then why am I doing it? Right? I have fun playing the other games. I have fun covering other pop culture and sci-fi and things like that. But Star Citizen, to me, it's not fun anymore. It hasn't been fun for going on a year now. And instead of me putting myself in a position where I am not enjoying myself, I would rather just stop. So thank you guys. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate the help I've gotten away. I can't say it. I, I've said it so many times, you know, thank you to Pagan and Marcus, Canop and all of you guys, right? And if I didn't name you, you know how important you are to me and whatnot. But I'm not going to do this any longer. It's not, as I said, it's not fun. This is a hobby. This is something that I do for fun. This is not a business for me. This is not a way of income for me. This is not a way for me to be famous. I never attempted or intended for me to become famous. I just did this because I was having fun and I met some cool people along the way. That's the only reason why I do this. And now that you know, I've gotten to where I am, and I enjoy having the nerd talks that we have across the channel and Discord, and it's a great time. But no more Star Citizen for me. All right, and as as I said before, thank you to all of you that have come here, that have subscribed, supported, had dialogue with me and the rest of the nerds in the group and the other degenerates that come here and hang out. But no more Star Citizen. So thank you again, and for real this time. So long. Thanks for all the fish, and I'll catch you guys when I have the time to catch you guys again. All right, later.